Hey everyone, my name is Jessica Speer and I'm a Familias author, and I have a book coming out which I'll tell you about in just a bit. But first I wanted to talk about an important topic, which is how to manage our emotions in a healthy way. So we're in a global pandemic, and a lot of our homes have completely a new routine. Our old routines have been thrown out the window, and maybe along with that we're noticing ourselves and our kids having a lot more big emotions. So we're going to talk about how to manage emotions in a healthy way, and at the end of this I'll show you where to get a link to download this worksheet I use to help with these 4 steps that can really help kids learn to do this. So let's talk about that. So emotions, sometimes we're raised in a way to learn that some emotions are okay, some emotions aren't okay, but in truth, all emotions are okay, even the uncomfortable ones. They're what make us human, right? So sometimes we might have been told, don't be scared, or you shouldn't be crying, but the truth is, it's real. Those are real emotions, so it's important to acknowledge those and validate those with your kids. And let's start with these 4 steps that when we notice our kids or even ourselves having a really big emotions, what do we do? Okay, step 1, pause, which sounds really easy, right? But as you may have noticed in yourself, sometimes when we're experiencing a really big emotion, we're not pausing. We are off and running. Or maybe we're crying, or maybe we're yelling. But if we can pause and notice, wow, I am really triggered by that. I'm really angry, I'm really sad, and notice what's happening in our body. So maybe our shoulders are tightening up, our fists are clenched. So just pausing and noticing, acknowledging, wow, I'm really upset right now. Okay, step 2, breathe. Okay, again, sounds silly, sounds super easy, but we forget to do this. And by breathing, what we're actually doing is calming our brain. So when we get really upset, it triggers a process in our brain that kind of clouds our prefrontal cortex here. By breathing, we're starting to change that. So we're bringing ourselves back to having a clear mind. Okay, so 1, we paused. 2, we took some deep breaths. 3, what do? We figure out how we're going to work through this emotion. Okay, maybe we're not in the very best place right now for our best step forward, so we work it through. We've not acknowledged it. Maybe we talk with a friend, maybe we talk with a parent, maybe we go for a walk, we take a little break, we read a book. So trying to just, acknowledge we're having these emotions, let it work its way through, and then we get to step 4, because now our head might be a little more clear, so then we can respond. Okay, so when our kids do this, so say our kid gets really angry or really sad, let's talk them through that. So we notice that, so hey, I notice it looks like you're feeling really upset right now. What does that feel like in your body? Help them acknowledge that. Maybe help them take some slow, deep breaths, step number 2. And then they might be in place to start to work through that emotion. Maybe they need to go out, take a break, get some fresh air, go for a little jog, do some jumping jacks, something like that, read a book. And then maybe we circle back and we figure out, okay, now let's talk about that and what are we going to do to respond to that situation. So 4 steps. This worksheet, I will include a link below, which you're welcome to download, print, and put it on your fridge to help remember and to use this really tricky time to maybe work for all of your family to help manage some big emotions in a healthy way. So I mentioned I've got a book coming out. So in 2021, the book that's coming out, it's called BFF, or NRF, which stands for Not Really Friends. It's a girl's guide to true friendships for girls in elementary and early middle school. So that's available now. If you're interested in looking at that on Goodreads, and you could maybe click that you'd like to read that in the future, that's something that would be interested to you. But just wanted to share this information for you today. I hope it's helpful. Take care, stay safe, keep breathing, and have a good day.